What's up, humans? It's Steven, and we are back with Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 3. So, one of the main things I love about this show is the connection that it has to the X-Men. And so far, everyone who has shown that they have abilities has an X-Men counterpart. So, we have Eleven, who is like Jean Grey with her telekinesis, astral projection, and I want to say energy absorption. That's a bit of a theory just based on what she did with the Demogorgon at the end. And then you have 8, who is like Legion with her mental abilities. And then Will is actually very much like Kitty Pryde, who has phase shifting abilities, which is being able to sort of move your body throughout objects, separating your atoms and being able to transcend between objects. But it doesn't just stop there, because Kitty Pryde did eventually go through an arc where her abilities got supercharged and she gained the ability to phase between physical planes of space or dimensions. So that makes her very much a lot like Will. Which brings me to probably my craziest theory yet. I don't have a lot to go on about this theory, so it's like 98% chance that I'm wrong and like a 2% chance that I'm right. But I think Max has superpowers. And so the only thing I have to go on that is this scene right here.
We're stuck here. And whose fault is that?
So when I was editing, I was thinking about that scene and I was like, like, what if Max's brother is like right? What if he's telling the truth that it actually was Max's fault? And so I started thinking, I could see a scenario in which perhaps maybe she, her powers manifested while she was back home, and maybe she killed her parents, maybe she injured somebody, whatever happened. Her brother had to grab her to get her out, be like, all right, we're moving, we're skipping towns. I'm going to say that they're from California or that general area because she skateboards, and I'm pretty sure California was where skateboarding was like the most popular in the 80s, and I don't think really anybody was skating that much in the Midwest. That's why the boys were teasing her last episode. So I'm going to say that they're like from California or something like that. And so it would make a lot of sense that they had to leave California. They come out to the Midwest because like no one's going to hear about what happened in that town in California. So they could start over and start fresh. And so if that is the case, if she does have abilities, then I'm guessing that her X-Men counterpart would be Scott Summers' Cyclops, because he had a similar situation in which his abilities manifested and then he had to kind of go on the run because mutants were not heavily accepted at the time in which his abilities were discovered. And so that would mean, but he has laser eyes. I don't think they're going to give her laser eyes if she does have powers. So it's something out of that realm, maybe laser beams from her hands or her chest. Maybe she can, explode energy or something like. I don't know. This is a theory again, but yeah, I kind of feel like it's possible that Max has superpowers, and I think her situation would be a lot different from 11's and 8's because she seems to be a lot more well-adjusted. She has a full vocabulary. She has a family. So I'm wondering if perhaps maybe there was a situation in where, she was a late bloomer. However, the CIA was able to detect that these children would have superpowers and that they need to take them in for experiments. For whatever reason, it wasn't detected in Max, and maybe she developed her powers later in life. And that's why, she didn't go through the same upbringing as maybe 11 or 8. But, we're spitballing theories here. But yeah, we might as well just go ahead and get right into it. Make sure you get you some water, and let's do this. Oh, he brought it inside. I knew he was going to keep it. It is slug-like. Bro, what if that's the one that Will coughed up at the end of last season?
What are you, little guy?
That thing's gonna get big, bro. Oh, he got a book on reptiles. That's what he thinks it is. It looks more amphibious than reptilian, though. How did he know she was out there, though? That's what I want to know. That is horrifying. So much sugar.
Friends don't lie.
What?
You say soon on day 21. You say soon on day 205. You now say soon on day 326.
What is this? You're like kind of.
Damn.
Friends don't lie.
Damn. Ah, it's hard raising superpowered kids. It's hard, man. Yeah, you gotta find some books on amphibians, bro. That's definitely not a reptile. Also, maybe spiders, because I think the Demogorgons have something in common with spiders. There it is, amphibians.
And then one day, the nightmare suddenly stopped. Want to know how? Well, this time, I didn't run.
You gotta confront it.
This time, I stood my ground. I just looked at Mr. Baldo in his stupid face, and I said, "Go away! Go away!" Just like that. He was gone.
He just taught Will how to unlock his powers.
The case of Phineas Gage is one of the great medical curiosities of all time. Phineas was a railroad worker in 1848 who had a nightmarish accident. A large iron rod was driven completely through his head. His injury resulted in a complete change to his personality. So much so that friends that knew him started referring to him as no longer Gage. At the time, this was known as the American Crowbar case.
Was he lobotomized?
And it yes, curse. Terrible curse.
I love how she's just with it.
This is music.
I never pictured Hop being a dancer. Alright, Hop. That's elaborate.
Anybody gets close, it's gonna make a loud noise. Gunfire. Bang.
Oh, I always wanted to learn how to make a tripwire.
There's gonna be a couple ground rules. Rule number 1. Always keep the curtains drawn.
Oh, she breaking all the rules today.
Only open the door if you hear my secret knock.
She said, I'm done.
Don't ever go out alone, especially not in the day.
Ah, rule number 3 was the most important one.
We call them the, don't be stupid rules.
Not stupid.
Damn. Damn. This hairstyle fits her rebellious teen phase.
And our whole relationship is bullshit, and I'm pretty sure it's just bullshit. Oh yeah.
Dang, she doesn't even remember saying it.
I was drunk, Steve. I don't remember any of that.
So that makes everything that you said. It's what? It's just bullshit too?
Yes.
Then tell me.
Tell you what?
Love me.
Damn. Will's like, I know what that is.
Cute, right?
D'Artagnan?
Dark, short,
And he was in your trash.
foraging for food.
Oh, Mike, you're cool with it?
My question exactly. At first, I thought he was some type of pollywog.
Pollywog?
It's another word for tadpole.
Oh,
Tadpole's the local fish.
I didn't know that.
I know what a tadpole
You know that most tadpoles are aquatic, right? Well, Dark, he isn't. He doesn't need one. And the Denomira Andrea. One's from India, one's from South America. So how did one end up in my trash?
And both of those places are warm. That thing doesn't like heat.
He's not a pollywog or a reptile. And I've discovered a new species.
That's one for the resume. You know what it is. You know that sound, bro. I knew it. I knew it was. It may not be the exact one that he threw up, but it's the same.
It's the ones like us that don't punch back that people really take advantage of. You know, they rub your nose in just a little bit more. giving you that.
Makes him feel powerful.
Maybe it makes him feel.
Whoa.
People say stupid things when things they don't mean.
But that's the thing. What if I did mean?
I feel it too.
No, but it's different for you. Will came out.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, he did. But he's not the same.
Case of Phineas Gage.
Things just can't go back to the way they were.
Doesn't that make you mad? Do you want to skip 4th period?
Absolutely. Wait, what class is 4th period? Because if it's science, we're not skipping it.
So sweet to say, mother.
Do I have a mother?
Yeah, of course you have a mother. You were born with that one.
Where is she?
She's not around anymore.
I wonder if she ever gonna get to meet her mom. Oh, Hopper, don't lie, no. Oh God, that's gonna come back to bite him.
Where are your parents?
Look, Mommy, look.
Nice. Nice. She is getting so good. Oh no, she's gonna realize that's exactly what he drew. Oh God, now she's about to go down that rabbit hole again. Interesting that the VHS was able to pick up the outline.
Oh shit, this game.
And don't call her that.
What?
Sister. She's not my sister.
Damn. Wait, is she really not his sister?
What if when we was stuck in the upside down, we somehow acquired true sight?
True sight. Which is the power to see into the ethereal plane.
Elaborate. Maybe these episodes that Will keeps having aren't really flashbacks at all. Maybe they're real. Maybe Will can somehow see into the upside down.
Let's go.
Oh wait, Jacob the Hopper, dark as good as day.
Maybe he should be dead.
How can you say that?
How could he not? He's from the upside down.
Maybe, but even if he is, it doesn't automatically mean that he's bad.
That's the thing. Just because someone's from the Death Star doesn't make them bad.
They're not though. There are people that worked on the Death Star.
No,
He's bigger. He's got feet now. Did he have feet before? Oh. No, 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 no. No, oh God, no.
It's Helen. Hi, it's Nancy. Nancy? I need to tell you something. Something about Barb. About that night. I haven't been honest with you. Mortal's party, 9 a.m. And don't call me back here. It's dangerous.
Why didn't they just go to her house and tell her this first?
I'm our paladin, Will's our cleric, Dustin's our
Ah.
Lucas is our ranger, and Elle's our mage.
Okay, we finally got the classifications.
No.
Go in. Chill out, chill out. Yo. You can have friends.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened?
I don't know. It's just like a magnet or something pulling on my cord. I know that sounds crazy.
God dang it.
Guys.
It's gotten so big. Come on, Will. You can do this. What the hell?
stay low. Keep quiet.
Oh man. Now Dustin's gonna have secrets.
I don't know. Not here.
What? He's said by some learners, right?
Yeah, maybe we'll have some.
stood my ground.
Become the master of the upside down. Oh, hell. Oh my God. Yo.
Just like that.
No. Oh my God, I wanna riot. I can't believe they ended it like that. That's the worst place to end it. Oh man. Good thing I'm watching another one today, so I'll get to see that, but I have to wait a little bit later. But oh man, we finally got the classifications of the characters, of their D&D characters, which I've been waiting for. So he said, what he said, Will's the wizard, which we already knew because we saw his totem. Lucas is the ranger, which makes sense because he had the slingshot. Rangers usually carry bows and arrows, basically. They're usually kind of like archers. And Mike is the paladin, which makes sense. I can't remember what he said Dustin is. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, that was so cool. We finally got the classifications of their D&D characters, which is so great because that'll give us a lot of information going forward. Oh, and then Max, I guess she gave herself the speedster, which is pretty cool. And that makes sense because she skateboards. So she probably doesn't have powers. So just forget everything I said about Max probably having powers in the beginning. I don't really believe that anymore. Because if Will is the wizard, then he's the wizard and Elle is a mage, and those would be the two superpowered individuals on the squad. Rangers typically don't have powers. I don't know. I guess Speedster could still have the power. She could still be considered having powers, but I guess her power would be like super speed, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, that was a great episode. So the Pollywog dart. Interesting development there. I'm curious if that's gonna cause some sort of fracture in the group, because now Dustin kind of feels like, rightfully so, like everybody's afraid of it, especially after seeing the Demogorgon last season. Like, I would be afraid of it too, but Dustin seems to have a pretty good handle on animals and creatures in general. So he feels good about it, and he's gonna keep it secret. And so hopefully that doesn't cause a rift between everybody, because it's kind of like Dustin versus everybody else. Like, he thinks they want to kill it, and he wants to keep it safe. So we'll see what happens there. Max is officially a part of the party now. She's not going anywhere. She's kind of cemented her place, and I like that. Hopefully 11 comes around. Hopefully there's not too much beef between them. They can squash that real easily, because obviously Max doesn't like, she's not like vying for Mike or anything like that. So like, he belongs solely to Elle. Also, I have to talk about Jonathan and Nancy and Steve, my favorite throuple of all time. So obviously they're not gonna go that route of the polyamorous throuple, but I like the subtext because they are kind of still existing, you know, in that dynamic. Whereas like Steve's the cool bad boy or whatever, he's the thrill, he's the fun side that Nancy can go to. She can kind of step outside of her normal self, you know, get a little crazy, get a little wild or whatever. And then Jonathan is the more sensitive one, the one who's a lot more like her, and they can talk and they can kind of have sort of their little mental relationship going on. I like it a lot. I like the dynamic, you know. Love comes in all forms and fashions, so that's really cool. But yeah, man, I'm so mad they ended it like that. I don't know what's happening with Will right now. I hope he overcomes it. Like, I hope we start off the next episode and right then and there he's just like, nah, enough. Get away from me. I own this, you know. I don't know, but I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this episode, and I'm enjoying this season a lot. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. Peace out, everybody.